Alright, and here we are back again with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Yeah, that's the name of the game. And I think this is episode 6. Yes. Alright, and we will be taking on the Absolute Monarch. That's the new duel. The new gate, that's what they call them, gates. That we will be taking on. So, gate details. Use Emperor, Spell and Trap cards for successful tribute summons. Yeah, that's what Monarchs are all about, to activate powerful effects. Let's see. The Emperors, the very embodiment of destruction. Obliterate all. Okay, nice. Sounds really good. Domain of the true Monarchs. I would love to be able to buy, to make a deck like this as well. But right, scenario. Scenario appearance card. What is this? Oh, maybe this is some intro. I am aware. I built a Monarch deck once, so I am aware of how the Monarch decks play. I really like it as well because it is without extra deck even. Not even fusions. So, ooh, this is actually some kind of story. The Absolute Monarch. In this world, some beings embodied the concept of destruction. What is here? Skip, auto, log. Oh, it's actually UI off. Auto. Auto actually. What does it? I don't know what it does. Ah, it does. Their dignified appearance and behavior were like those of monarchs. No one knew what purpose the monarchs sought, the destruction of the world. Ooh, this is so nice. I like this. A little bit of lore. They wield their paranormal powers and reduce everything in their sight to nothingness. And there they are, 5 monarchs, and actually the Raisa, I think, is the behind it, the great monarch. He's actually one of the later ones. They boil the mountains and crack the earth. He's actually of the later releases. They conjure storms and submerge all into unfathomable darkness. Ooh. The world steeped in turmoil and rage subsumed, well, by violence. And when there is nothing more to destroy, they move to the next land, searching for further destruction. This eerie music as well. All that witness this great destruction shudder in fear. It is the fate of any unfortunate enough to be in their path to disappear in an instant. And among the destroyers of this world, there's an alpha. Ah, this is the. Ooh, this is so awesome. Its overwhelming power of intimidation lays other destroyers prone, and it possesses untold strength. Erebus, the Underworld Monarch. Erebus, the Underworld Monarch, sits on his throne in the darkest of darkness, looking at the destruction of the world as if it were the most natural thing. Nice, he's one of the level 8 monarchs. He's really good. Really good effect as well. There's only 2 level 8 monarchs that I know of, and which are actually pretty good. Complete, nice, well done. We got cards for that. Nice, that's pretty cool. I actually love this. They're very well done, Konami. I like this. Escalation of the Monarchs. Can we see the cards? I would love to be able to click on the card when you get it. At least read what the card is like. I guess I wouldn't be the only one, right, who thinks like that. But okay. Learn the ins and outs of the Monarch deck. Okay, yeah. Like I said, I already noticed. But Orb Earth. Oh, these are orbs. Those are in the top right of the corner. When deck building or something. I've seen it before. I even mentioned it in one of the videos. Like what I speculated what they were, but I didn't know. Okay, an Earth Orb for unlocking locked chapters in solo mode. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's go. It's gonna be an intro battle, I guess. So I didn't check the opponent's deck, but I guess it's gonna be Monarchs. Either them or us. Wow, this battlefield. Awesome. Oh, Erebus and Ether, the Heavenly Monarch. Those are the level 8 ones. The only 2. And you have... I forgot its name, like... Oh, this is Ryza. Ryza is the green one. This is Grand Mark, the Rock Monarch. Okay. What makes a Monarch deck unique? When you tribute summons are successfully executed, you will be able to use a range of powerful effects. Take on your opponent with level 5 and level 6 monsters that you can bring out easily, or level 8 monsters that have even more formidable effects. You can also customize your deck in many ways to experiment with dueling with a range of strategies, using Monarch spell and trap cards that aid with tribute summoning, Retributing monsters with different attributes, etc. Yeah, sure. Like I said, I already built a deck like this once, so I've experimented with how they work. So I'm really curious how this will go. We only have one card and we'll draw just one more card. What will we do? Idia, the Heavenly Squire. This is one of the engine cards. You can see it's level 1. And this is one of the, it's called engine, basically the one of the cards that actually gets the deck going. That's basically what it is. You've drawn Idia, the Heavenly Squire. Yes, I've seen it. Summon Idia, the Heavenly Squire, to activate its effect. We'll first read it so that we know what will happen. Pretty long effect if I remember, yes. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can special summon one monster with 800 attack and 1000 defense from your deck in defense position. That will be the other engine monster. So basically it will bring out the other monster that you need from your deck in defense position. Yes, except itself. Also, you cannot special summon monster from the extra deck for the rest of this turn. So that's what it does. It locks you out of the extra deck, and that's for the meta play usually really bad. But Monarchs is actually, I'm not sure if it's competitive, but it's actually a really good deck without the extra deck, and it's definitely the only deck that works like this. So it's really unique in that way. Also, you can special summon for extra deck for the rest of this turn. Yes, if this card's sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished Monarch spell and traps added to your hand. You can only use each effect of Idia, the Heavenly Squire, once per turn. Alright, let's summon it. And of course we're gonna use the effect. The other one is a Knight, Black Knight, yes. Idios. Okay, so Idia, Idios. I have never played with the deck myself. I haven't had the cards in my hand, so I'm not super familiar with the names, but I'm learning. Idia and Idios are awesome. If this card's normal or special summoned during your main phase this turn, you can tribute summon one monster in addition to your normal summon set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. You can banish this card from a graveyard, then target one monster with 800 attack and defense in your graveyard, except Idios. Special summon it in defense position, so that will be his partner. This is I guess a female and this is a male. So his partner will actually be able to special summon to the field. Special summon it in defense position. Also, you can special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn. You can only use this effect once per turn. Sure. Let's bring it out in defense position. And now we can actually use additional tribute summon. We can perform an extra tribute summon this turn because of Idios. Yeah. Tribute summon to level 8, Mobius, the Mega Monarch. So this is actually another level 8. I'm not sure, it probably isn't that good, otherwise I would have known about it. Or at least I remember it. I probably read it before, but I just disregarded it because it wasn't incredibly good, but let's read it. You can tribute summon this card by tributing one tribute summoned monster. That's useful. When this card is tribute summoned, you can target up to 3 spell trap cards on the field, destroy those targets. If this card was tribute summoned by tributing a water monster, that's unfortunately not the case, add this additional effect. Your opponent cannot activate the targeted cards in response to this card's effect activation. Yeah, okay, that won't happen though. Alright, Mobius, the Mega Monarch, here we are. Activate Mobius, the Mega Monarch? Yes, of course, we're gonna remove these 3. Destroy another spell trap? Yes, sure. The only thing is, like in an actual, at first as an actual player, he will probably have, oh yeah, something in response to this. Okay, that's a monster, this is another monster. It's a monster that's also a trap card. And this is another chain monster? Yeah, I guess so. So chain 4, awesome. So he chained them all in response. They will all become monsters, but they're also still trap cards. So as long as they're also still a trap card, I destroy the trap cards, and they're all dead still anyway. So awesome response, but won't help you, my friend. Attack your opponent's life points directly. Go to the battle phase, and of course he has only 2000 life points, so attack. Final blow. This map is, by the way, amazing, man. The lava, it's actually flowing everywhere. Emperor of another dimension. Well, you can go back to your own dimension. I think your trap monsters will work there, maybe, but not here. Right, Duel. Alright, special summon Spell Striker. Ooh, okay, Spell Striker, it's actually a Link deck, if I'm correct. Like, it has a really strong Link monster. Special summon Spell Striker and the Tricky. The Tricky, I don't know this card. I don't think. To secure tributes for tribute summons while utilizing Dark World dealings. Oh, okay, that's a really cool card to replace your hand. It's actually of the Dark World archetype, so watch out for the card destroying Kuras the Light Monarch. Oh, that's actually Kuras the Light Monarch is a really good one. Really good card. My deck. Oh, I can actually play with my own deck? and I will gain Monarch cards. What is this? Hold up. Can I also do that here? No, this is practice. This is Duel. Loner. Okay, but I'd rather gain cards. I'm not sure if you play one, then the other is gone. Like you cannot do this anymore. I'm not sure if that's the case. It sounds a little bit unlogical to me, but it could be the case. Yeah, this is the Curse the Light Monarch. That's a really good card. Also with the later release of the Monarchs. Oh, this is tricky. Yeah, I know the tricky, of course. Especially summon this card from your hand by discarding one card. Thunder Dragon, really weird that this card is in here. Oh, it's light. It's probably... No, it isn't. Not all light. I don't know what these cards are doing in here. Spell Striker also weird. He's not a good card though. Like, okay, I don't see a lot of good cards in here. These are the trap monsters that were played earlier. So, all right, let's go. I'm gonna go with like what the game wants you to do. That's this loner deck, and after that, I'm definitely gonna try this with my deck as well. And there we are at the beautiful, beautiful field again. Draw phase, standby phase, main phase 1. Okay, Thunder Dragon, discard, and you gain another Thunder Dragon. Perfect. Okay, you have it in your hand. Oh, yeah, you can do it up to 2, but you normally never do because you want to use its effect. Basically, you want to use that you actually added a Thunder Dragon to your hand, but okay, that's another topic for Thunder Dragon decks. But alright, let's draw one card. Idios, that's actually, like I said, our engine, so our starter card. Okay, we also... Are these warriors? No, Spellcaster. Why do we have Rhoda on the deck? I'm curious to activate it actually to see what we have in the deck. Oh, and it's a really good card as well, Pot of Extravagance. I personally, like I said at the start again, and I will keep saying it when I run into cards like this, just to yeah, tell you like what my game plan is or something, like what I prefer in games, what my aim is. Okay. So basically this is a really good card, don't get me wrong, but it's a really general card, I guess. Like it fits in every deck. It's not good in a certain deck or something. You could debate that it would work in decks which actually focus on banish, and there's only, as far as I know, only one deck, Grand Maju, that actually can use this deck like that. But yeah, this card basically fits in a lot of decks, and that's why I personally don't like this card. It would be similar to as if Pot of Greed was not forbidden, so it was limited, for example. That card would be in every deck. Similar with this card, like this card will also be in every deck. It's the only thing that's keeping people from putting it in their deck is because it's expensive in real life. But oh well. Okay, so regardless, it's a good card, but I personally will not put it in my deck or something, even if we get it. Okay, at the start of the main phase 1, banish 3 or 6 random face down cards from your extra deck. Face down, draw 1 card for every 3 cards banished. For the rest of this turn, after this card, you cannot draw any cards by card effects. Okay, draw. That's by the way different from adding to your hand, because this adds to your hand. So we could activate this and then this. That's not a problem. Alright, so what we have to do is use this always at the start of main phase 1. So if there's anything that we want to do right now, if we do anything else, then we cannot use this anymore this turn. So let's start with this card. 6, because we are playing with Monarchs, we won't use our extra deck, so let's go. Oh, this is a good card. This is also a good card. Let's just activate Rhoda and see what we have in the deck. Refreshment chain? No, thanks. Oh, Idios. Idia, I'm sorry, is a warrior. Ah, okay, I didn't know. Now I know. It's not really useful because, yeah, we're gonna use this. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if we... During your main phase this turn, you contribute summon 1 monster in addition. Yeah, okay, this is level 8, this is level 8, this is also level 8. I really like this card, by the way, it's really good. Let's, by the way, I'm sorry if it's if you're not interested in it, or... wait, I can only assume that if you're watching this, then you're really at least a little bit interested in it, unless you know all the cards by heart already, but I'm gonna assume that you don't, so I'm gonna read all the cards to make it clear for everyone who's watching. So yeah, we read this before. We know that this special summons her partner from the deck in defense position, and it also has another effect if this card is sent to the graveyard. You can target one of your banished Monarch spell and traps added to your hand. So it would be nice to have a banished spell and trap by then. I know that this card actually does that, so that's perfect. And we know this card as well. It gains an additional tribute summon, and that is in the graveyard. You can banish this card from the graveyard and target her his companion, basically, and special summon it in the graveyard, from the graveyard in defense position. And yeah, that's it. Then we have the level 8 Raisa. Okay, contribute summon this card with tribute. We had this before, target one card on the field. This is an effect shared amongst more Monarch monsters. If this card is tribute summoned, target one card on the field and one card in either player's graveyard. Also, if this card was tribute summoned by tributing one monster, you can target an additional card on the field, place the first target or targets on top of the deck in any order. Also, after that, return the additional target, if any, to the hand. Yeah, so it's a little bit complicated maybe, but basically send a card from the graveyard to the hand, either player's graveyard, and the other card on the field, place it on top of the deck. Yeah, and of course it could be 2 cards on the field, depending on whether you tributed a wind monster. But I don't think that's the case. We don't have any wind monsters. Yeah, so we cannot use that second effect, additional effect. Okay, you can tribute summon this card by tributing one tribute summon monster. Like I said, that's shared among more Monarchs. If this card is tribute summoned, you can send 2 Monarch spell traps for different names from your hand or enter deck to the grave. And if you do, special summon one monster with 2400 or more attack with 1000 defense from your deck. Okay, we'd love to have the, I forgot his name, we just read it actually, the blue one, Kuras, I think. Not blue, I'm sorry, lightning one. Yeah, he's a light type. He's yellow. I think Kuras is his name. I hope that we have him in the deck. I think so. But return it to the hand. I would expect so, at least. I wouldn't know it, of course. But return it to the hand during the end phase. During your opponent's main phase, if this card's in your hand, you can banish 1 Monarch spell and trap from your immediately after this card. After this effect resolves, tribute summon this card. Yeah, okay, so that works pretty well. This also has the same first effect. If this card's tribute summoned, you can send 2 Monarch spell and trap with different names from your hand to your deck, hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, shuffle 1 card to your opponent's hand at random graveyard or their side of the field into the deck. Once per turn, during either player's main phase, if this card's in your graveyard, you can discard 1 spell trap card, then target 1 monster in your graveyard. With this stat line, by the way, it's common amongst Monarch monsters. This is Monarch level 6 monsters. Always have this stat line added to your hand. Okay, this card's good because you can use your opponent's monster as a tribute. But our opponent does not have a monster, so we'll read that later. Once per turn, you can target 2 Monarch spell traps in your graveyard, shuffle them into your deck, then draw 1 card. If this card's in your graveyard, you can banish 1 other Monarch spell trap in your graveyard, special summon this card. And that's useful for a tribute fodder, of course. Okay, well, with all that said, let's summon this card. And of course we're gonna activate the effect. Then we're not gonna use it. We're gonna bring him on the field, welcome, then we get an additional tribute summon. And our additional tribute summon will be this. Must tribute 2 monsters, yes, that's perfect. You and you. And we'll get you on the field. Oh, Erebus. Oh, we just saw the entire backstory of this guy. So, activate the effect, yes, of course, because as you remember, if Scar's tribute summon, send 2 Monarch spell traps from different names from your hand or deck to the graveyard. So first of all, we're gonna send the trap, of course, from the deck. No, we're not gonna change. Yeah, we're gonna, this is the hand. Do we have the trap? Yeah, trap in the deck. Because if this card's in your graveyard, you can banish 1 other Monarch spell trap. Okay, and the other will be this, Pantheism. Are we sure? Because that is because you have this card. This card's sent to the graveyard, you can target. Okay, we already missed this timing. But we can probably do that again. So okay, so we want this banish, Pantheism. It's unfortunately not on the same turn, but select the card to send to the graveyard. Wait, what? I already did it, no? Wait, your effect is you can send 2 Monarch spell traps with different names, and if you do, shuffle 1 card from your opponent's hand. Wait, what? I used that, right? Okay, so I want that one and Pantheism. Okay, maybe I'm missing something. Send 2 Monarch spell traps with different names from your hand and or deck to the graveyard. And if you do, shuffle 1 card. Okay, select. Oh, okay. Maybe I did something wrong. Okay, shuffle 1 card from your opponent's hand into the deck. Maybe I want field. I think I want on the field. so no. Select the card, return to the deck. Yeah, so maybe this one. Alright, perfect. Then we have a big monster on the field. Then we actually have this in the graveyard. Yeah, we can special summon it, but it's not useful right now. So we are actually gonna go to the battle phase. Attack. Let's see what monster she actually has. No, we're not gonna use any of these. Well, Racket Break, nice, that's pretty good. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do anything, unfortunately. Nice, well done, well played. And face... No, we're actually gonna put this face down. Oh no, main phase 2 first, my bad. I almost accidentally activated it. Set it face down. Because then we can potentially... If you would tribute summon a monster with tribute, you can tribute one monster your opponent controls, even though you do not control it. Yeah, because these scratching during your opponent's main phase of scratching the grave, you can banish one spell and trap from the grave immediately after tribute summon this card. Yeah. Okay. Let's bring this guy on the field. Main phase 2, right? Yeah. Let's activate this guy. Wait, what? He also has an effect in the graveyard. Sorry for reading through everything, but I hope you can actually read along and find it somewhat interesting still. Once per turn during either player's cards in your graveyard, discard target one monster in your graveyard with, add it to your hand. Okay, we don't have that, so we cannot activate that. You can special summon this card. This card has an effect in the graveyard? No, right? Select effect to activate, so it does have an effect. Send then draw. You can banish this card from a graveyard or field 3 from your deck. Your opponent chooses one for you to add to your hand. Ah, okay, that's what I should do. Add to your hand. Then we can actually add Pantheism to our hand, maybe. So let's try that. Activate effect is chain another? No. So we will show these, and I think this one, Tenacity, is also good to reveal a monster in your hand. Yeah. So any card is good. Which one will you choose? Pantheism. Awesome. Pantheism of the Monarch. So, okay, send one Monarch spell and trap from your hand to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. You can banish this card from your graveyard, and that's only once per turn, of course, but reveal through, and that's what we just did. Alright, so you can actually not activate it, apparently. Because we can only use one effect, probably. We can only use this effect. No, what? Why can we not use the first effect now? Send one Monarch spell and trap from your hand to the graveyard. This is a Monarch spell and trap. Draw 2 cards. Set. Okay, I don't know what's happening. We're on the main phase 2. Let's go to the end phase. We will probably make use of the graveyard after this. Summer phase. I'm happy actually that this is becoming more interesting though. Your opponent succeeded. Yeah, but wait, hold up. We cannot use this guy's effect. What are you talking about? Or like we cannot resolve its effect. That's the thing. Because once per turn during either player's main phase, if this card's in your graveyard, you can discard one spell and trap, then target one monster in your graveyard with that. Yeah, but we don't have that. I don't know what he's saying. This has 600 attack. I'm not. I don't care. Like cancel. I'm not gonna do anything. Activate. No, thanks. Direct attack. No thanks. Feel free to attack with your 600. Yes. No, we're not gonna activate anything. And no thanks. We're not gonna activate. Alright, draw phase. Tenacity of the Monarchs. That's awesome. Alright, so first of all I want to check in the graveyard. We have this guy. He says you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one monster in your graveyard. Yes, we're gonna do that, right? Because she is still in the graveyard. Yeah, perfect. So let's do that. What? Oh, this is why. Okay. So select. And of course, yes. We're not gonna chain anything. We're gonna place this in defense. Yes, we would like to special summon. No, don't chain anything. Special summon her friend. Welcome. Alright, and in the banish piles, banished. No, cancel. Banish pile. There's now Pantheism. What? What are all these cards? Why are those in the banish pile? I only have these two, basically. What is this? What is this doing here? Is this a bug? I was like, what? Why do I have 8 banished cards? Or, no, I don't understand what this is. But okay, these two cards are in the banish pile. And now I have a spell and trap in the banish pile. So that basically means that we can use the second effect later. This card sent to the graveyard to target one of your banished Monarch spell and traps added to your hand. So, that's for later. Currently we have Tenacity, that's a real good card. Reveal one monster in your hand with 2400. Basically the 2 stats, so this is level 6 Monarch monster or level 8 Monarch monster. And if we do that, add 1 Monarch spell and trap from your deck to your hand. Except Tenacity, you can only activate them once per turn. I think we will first activate Pantheism, because that was sent 1 Monarch spell and trap from your hand to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. So yeah, we will do that. Activate please. Oh yeah, right here, and send to the graveyard Prime Monarch. Pantheism chain? No, thanks. We don't want to chain anything. We drew 2 cards. Ooh, return. You cannot special summon a monster from extract. When you tribute summon a monster, you can activate one of these effects. Add to your hand a monster. Yeah, the tribute summoned monster must be face up on the field to activate it and resolve this effect. You can only. Okay, well definitely. This is a continuous spell, by the way, so it will stay on the field. So that's a really useful effect to always have. Let's keep that on the field. We're not gonna chain anything. Tenacity, it's not useful right now, because basically we can, it's normally useful to add Pantheism to your hand, but yeah, that's not what we're gonna do, so. We special summon this, we can normal summon this still, but what can we do? That's not useful. Like its first effect is the best effect, and that's not the thing that we wanna do. Alright, we have this, look at your opponent's hand, discard 1 card from their hand, and if it was, this is decent card, but not that good. She's definitely the best. You can tribute summon this card by tributing 1 monster. This card tribute sent to spell trips. Yeah, okay, let's just do this, I guess. We will use this effect. We will not, yeah, because this allows us to use our opponent's monster. We can summon. We must tribute to summon. Yes, summon. Select the monster. So now we can use our opponent's monster, and we use this monster. So, by the way, this monster hasn't had an effect, but it's actually a spell speed 1, and that means that it will activate in the next chain. It cannot chain on this. It will start its own chain. Second position. Okay, we'll special summon you, normal summon you here. Under use which effect of Return of the Monarchs? What is this? Ah, okay. Oh, I cannot do this because we don't have these monsters. We only have big monsters. That's interesting. Activate the effect of either the Heavenly Monarch. Yeah, of course. That's herself. This is the other effect. So, chain. If this card's normal or special summon, and the effect was just summon 1 monster from your deck in defense position. Oh, this is Ilia, of course. Yeah, Ilia. Also, select the cards to target. We're gonna target this. Yeah, because that's the only banished card that we have. So add it to your hand. That's okay. Then my thing was wrong. This does actually chain. This changed on the previous effects because it happens here. Like I said, I'm not a pro with that, but apparently it does that. So basically, it chained on the effect. The first effect that happened was this effect because I tribute summoned a monster. Then her own effect happened because she has, if this card's tribute summoned, you can send 2 Monarch spell and trap to a different name to your deck, and if you do special summon 1 monster with 2400 or more, yeah, so special summon a monster from your deck. And then this effect also worked. So okay, let's see. We can chain another effect on it, but we're not gonna do that. Okay, the second effect is sent to the graveyard, and we're gonna send, if we have another prime, nope. First Monarch, especially if you summon this way, you can discard one card, declare one attribute, treat it as 2 tributes. Yeah, that's not that interesting. We're definitely gonna send Prime Monarchs, I think. Yeah, let's send Pantheism in the first place, and let's... What is this? Monster turn your opponent's mission, so you can immediately tribute summon one monster. Not that good, but you'll want Monarch spell traps in your graveyard, honestly. Like, these are also decent, but yeah, I'm not gonna read that. They're just random cards. Okay, special summon a monster, it's gonna be this one. Wait, if this card is tribute summoned? No, but we don't tribute summon it, so its effect won't happen. And if you do special summon one monster with, they return to the hand during the end phase. So that's pretty good actually. So then I want this one. Yeah, in attack position. Erebus, welcome back. And then we can add to the hand with the last effect, this one. And we will add to the hand. Not that interesting. Neither of them are really interesting, but I guess target one monster on the field, destroy it. This is also a target one monster. Target one card on the field, banish it. This one's pretty good. And if you do inflict dodge damage, if it was a dark monster card, banish all cards with it. Yeah, that's a pretty good card, but he doesn't have any monsters right now. Target up to 3 spell traps. Okay, maybe we can do this. 2 set cards on the field, destroy those targets. Yeah, let's select this one. You can see there's actually a big scala on level 8 Monarch monsters. But none of them are really good. These two are the later releases, and they were actually the best level 8 Monarchs. So, okay, so that was a lot of thinking, a lot of steps actually. I hope I didn't miss anything. We can do the Tenacity, but we already used Pantheism if I'm... No, we still have Pantheism. No, I'm not gonna activate it, because then I'll have to send Tenacity to the grave. Am I though? No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's keep this for the next turn so we have some backup. And for now, I think that's more than enough. Summon. We have not used... No, we did use our tribute summon. Right? Or that was with the... No, not effect activation. That was with this card. Can you activate this card? You cannot. Okay. No, yeah, so I don't know why he asked me to be able to summon this card, or this card. Regardless, we're gonna activate this effect. Activate. Yes. And we're gonna banish this card. Or this, doesn't really matter. No, we're not gonna change this guy. It's such an annoying effect, like I can't do anything with it. Charging, you can discard one Monarch spell trap, and then target one monster in your graveyard with 2400 or more attack. So basically, unless we have that target in the graveyard, then I can do something with it, but currently we don't. I don't think it can special summon itself, right? Wouldn't make sense. Once per turn, you either place main phase cards in your graveyard, you can discard one, target one monster in your graveyard. Or can it? Wanna try it out? Yeah, sure. Let's try it out. Just to know. I'll send to the graveyard Tenacity. And I'll special summon himself. Okay, that's actually pretty good. He can special summon himself, of course. Why wouldn't he be able to? Resolve. Okay, so first this. Oh, it's not special summon, it's add to the hand. My bad. But yeah, this is a special summon though. And then we can actually summon this. Tribute summon by tributing one tribute monster. No. Let's tribute 2 monsters. Yes. This and this. Alright. Welcome. Activate the effect. Yes. Spell traps to destroy. This one. And of course this one. And we can even do a third, but there's no... Yeah. Okay, we can destroy our own, but that's enough. Destroy another? No. Alright. Well, that looks pretty good, honestly. It took a lot of thinking, but apparently it paid off. This is... Because this is more than 8,000, yes. So if he doesn't have anything... then I think it's goodbye for you, my man. Direct attack. Okay. I'm sorry, that took a lot of thinking. I haven't really played with the Monarch deck that much, but I think for any player, even if I was a new player to this, then I would have made a lot of mistakes, I think, and I probably even still did. I can't spot them anything. Like, I think I did pretty well in thinking out everything before actually acting. I don't think I made any big mistakes, but yeah, it just took a lot of thinking, and I hope that that's actually shows that's the name of the game, man. Think really well. It's a really strategic game after all. Ah, clear. Okay, it shows clear, not complete. Orb dark. A dark orb for unlocking locked chapters in solo mode. Okay, so I want to see. So there's also this available now. Okay, that's really awesome. That's amazing. I love this. So basically, we went through not even half of the. Wait, we can go to goal. No, it does require you to play still. Maybe it was a bug the last time, because I clicked on this and I immediately got a reward. I'm not sure that was supposed to happen, or maybe it's not consistent. Like, maybe it was supposed to be like that on the first gate, and on this gate you actually have to play the goal. Who knows? But yeah, that's actually gonna be it for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So we will continue with this gate in the next episode and see what's this goal battle is like. Alright, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Peace out.